Every new Surfskate I design starts with one question. How many technical features can I incorporate in one single deck that will respond to the real needs and the real desires of surf skaters? In this video, I will explain how I design both sharks, so the whale shark and the tiger shark, and how I choose which one I'm gonna take when I go for a ride. So hi everyone, I'm Sophie, I'm the founder of Whitetail Skateboards. I've been working as a professional designer for 18 years. I've been surf skating for a decade, and I've been a board rider for 26 years. I started woodworking as a child, and I tend to believe that this cumulated experience as a skater, as a woodworker, and as a professional designer, it's what gives my board a unique shape. I take pride in setting high standard for my brand, and I'm not afraid to go the extra mile to break free from the standard industry practices. With you skaters at the forefront of my mind all the time when I design a new deck, my ultimate goal is to create a work of art that seamlessly integrates the technical features that allows you to have the time of your life when you ride a whitetail. I'm aware it's an audacious plan, but that's what drove my R&D process to transcend the conventional methods and embrace the challenge head on, because I must admit, I face a lot of challenges. My goal is also to do all the hard working upstream, so when you ride a whitetail, you don't have to. You don't have to work hard, you can just enjoy the flow. And this is the Whaleshark, and I made the builder's presentation that's on my YouTube. You can look at it if you want more info about this deck. And recently I launched his baby brother, the TigerShark. So let me get this straight. You can't go wrong with any of those sharks. They both have the same high-end construction in terms of quality, and they are both performance-oriented. Both sharks have a deep concave, a real deep concave, while both sharks are designed with a kicktail and a rocker nose that does not only pop, but also creates two big and wide pockets for your feet to rest locked in the boards. They both have those features, but in the case of the whale shark, the nose is slightly longer to allow for more tricks. It's more tricks oriented. And the nose, as well as the tail, is slightly tapered. So that will allow you to grab with your feet onto the rails if you want to slide or pop shove it or do those kind of tricks. So it will be easier to perform certain tricks on the whale shark. On the other hand, the tiger shark has a wider tail. It's not tapered at all. It's quite the opposite. It's more like an old school shape. So your back foot can rest in the full width, of the board. So if you prefer to have your feet locked in on the whole length of your foot, then the tiger shark might be a better bet. I would recommend the tiger shark for someone who's more into bowls. It's the perfect deck for bowls. It's amazing on transition parks. I love it on pump tracks because I want my boat feet to stay really locked in the pockets, and the tiger shark is wider at feet position than the whale shark. The tiger shark comes with different wheelbase options. So if you're using different truck system, you must be aware that some truck system just shortens the wheelbase. So you might prefer the TigerShark because you will be able to adjust the axle to axle wheelbase to compensate how the trucks is designed. while the Whaleshark has only one wheelbase option, but you can get the Remora with it. If you don't know what the Remora is, there's a video on my YouTube too. It's a wheelbase extension that you can put here. It's suited for the boat sharks, but in the case of the Whaleshark, you will have to drill your wheelbase option yourself. I provide a guide to help you with this process, and I will make a video about it. And in the case of the TigerShark, the holes are already pre-drilled, so you just have to install it and use the option that you want. There is more holes on the Remora, so you can drill some more if you want to adjust it more precisely. I mentioned earlier real deep concave because my sharks have a real deep concave, and to be honest, I haven't seen any other Surfskate with as much of a deep concave. But I've seen a lot of brands saying that their decks have a deep concave, and I kind of feel a bit sad because I was looking up to some of these brands, and I don't understand why they are misleading their skaters. I guess there's an explanation. I just don't know what is it, but don't hesitate to ask for the data. Ask for the angle of the rockers, and ask for the depth of the concave, and you will be able to compare with, for example, a street deck, and you will see if it's a real deep concave or it's just a buzzword. It kind of became a buzzword in the industry, and I don't understand. Stay reassured if you're looking for real deep concave and a real rocker nose to perform your tricks, or to have the deepest pockets to rest your feet really locked in, then boat sharks will offer you this feature. When I'm going on a flatland session and I want to practice some Surfskate move and Surfskate tricks, I might go with my Whaleshark because of its shape that allows for better slide, and it's easier to do tricks on it. And the nose has a similar length as a street skate. So for those who have a street skate background, the Whaleshark will feel more at home for you. So let me set this straight. There's the one shark that is more performant than the other. They are just slightly different in where they perform the best, but they are both highly performant, and there is not a shark that is superior to the other. They really complete one another, and they can be used interchangeably. So what I mean by that is that they are both great in all their Surfskate circumstances, but when you have the choice, if you are more into bowls and transition park, I'd go with the TigerShark. If you're more into tricks and skate parks, I'd go with the Whaleshark. If you're into grabbing the rails when you do your tricks, Whaleshark. If you're into having your feet really stable and secured at the whole length of your feet, I'll go with the TigerShark. If I'm going on a Surfskate sesh and I have one board instead of the other, honestly, it won't change that much because they are both great. But I must say, if I go to the pump track, I will really prefer my TigerShark. Although before making the TigerShark, I've never tried a board that performed that well in the pump track that the Whaleshark. I didn't think it could get any better. It kind of did, and I'm glad I made the TigerShark for that. And now that I have both, I can see how they really complete one another, and having both on hands, it's really the best. The full data sheets are on my website on the product, so you will have all the data, including the angles of the the rockers, the depth of the concave. You will have the length, the wheelbase. On the spec side, each whitetail is crafted with the finest hard rock Canadian maple, renowned for its density and its durability, and they are cold pressed in numeric precision molds here in Canada. Unlike other cheaper options that are manufactured in countries where the safety and ethical and environmental standards are much lower, all the whitetail decks are sourced and manufactured in Canada. They don't use toxic chemicals and therefore ensure the highest standard in terms of quality, respect of the workers, and sustainability for the planet. So if you still can choose if you should go with the TigerShark or the Whaleshark, remember that they are both great options. You can't go wrong with any of those. The TigerShark will be more for bowls, transition park, pump tracks, while the Whaleshark will perform better for tricks, street tricks, skate parks. They are both staple all around Surfskate. You can always contact me. I'm on Instagram at Whitetail Skateboards. You can write me in the comment in the YouTube video, and my email is on my website at jackalope.com. So don't hesitate to contact me if you want to discuss your own unique style and which truck you use, what would be the best fit for you. Don't hesitate. I'm always here to help, and I always like to connect with you guys. And thank you so much for watching. If you want to give me a hand, please like, subscribe, and comment on my video. It is really helpful, and it's always fills my heart with joy to see a new subscriber, to read your comments, and connect with you guys. So I hope it's been helpful, and I'll see you in another video.